Okay, here's the video for the drill up to right before the music slows down. But this I'm gonna do it without the music first, and then I'll do a second video with the music so I can talk you through what's happening. This is the scatter at the beginning with the color in the clump. So when the percussion plays in the first 16, they're the only ones that begin to move. And the color, I just expanded them. I figured you would just kind of push them apart, move them around a little bit in that space. The next group that adds is the woodwinds, and then the mellophones start to add in. As that happens, hold on, let me back up. As each section adds in, there's part of the circle of color guard that starts to break out. So the first winds play, some of the color guard breaks out. Second winds play, some of the color guard breaks out. Moving to the ensemble hit, when everybody else plays, the rest of the color breaks out. They pick up their flags, and here's the impact right here. And they lapse in for 4 counts in the middle of that impact, and they finish the hold there. Here is where the music goes to where it goes fast. The audio that I have is missing 12 counts that's in the score. So the music changes for the tempo goes fast here. Here's the first 12 that's not in the score, and then here's the second 16 of where the tempo change happens, where the flags come to the front and get their rifles. So now they fill into this space. You'll notice on the back right side there are still 3 flags that have yellow flags. I worked it out. It took me forever, but I worked it out so that they end up their drill takes them back to a prop, and they are able to switch equipment momentarily there. So now they've switched equipment, so there are no more yellow flags like the yellow ones that were in the front. I know the yellow is not the color, but I picked blue, yellow, and green so I can see who's who. Let's see, that's the end of the woodwind feature. We're moving into this is the trumpet hold. You'll notice on the left side, there's that trumpet. The trumpets are in that like the diagonal, 3 diagonals, and there's flags behind them that'll pick up the voicing. There's also rifles kind of spread out in the front in case you want to use those for the same to pick up the voicing and capitalize on the end of that effect. I did change this so everybody holds. I thought it was a big deal that the trumpets were playing. This is the only thing that I changed. I made everybody hold here instead of move the rest of the band moving while the trumpets play. Let's see. Here's the hold. Moving out of that. Here's we set up for the entire high brass holds on the left-hand side in the block. And now everybody else keeps moving for that. I'm working those flags back to where I end up actually mixing them all together in just a second so that there is no more, so it's evenly mixed up. So when we get to the big impact that's about to happen in a second, you'll see the flags become evenly mixed up. It's going to happen right here. We go to this impact moment, which is like a hold for 18, and there you go. The flags are in 2 arcs in the back, but they're alternated in every color, so you get a mixed effect, and that is the end of the impact right before the music slows down for a little bit.